Okay. We are on the air having some computer problems right now and internet problems here. Steve Witterhack with you to bring you girls volleyball action. They're already well into the first set here in Randolph. They were down early 6-2 and 8-4, but they are now on a roll and leading 18-10 here against Rye, who is one of the other two undefeated teams in the Trailways West Conference. Again, thanks for joining us here on Radio Plus. Sorry for the inconvenience. Another serve for the Randolph Rockets. Brandy Fuller. Let's serve off the net on the floor. It's all the net and just barely clears the net. Another point for Randolph on that ace serve. It's going to be an overpass, and waiting for it is Jory Bawalda, the setter. Nice having a 6-foot setter. Put it up there, overpass, and she puts it right down. Another timeout on the court. We're going to keep it right here. Took enough of a break in the game here today, but right now the score is 20-10 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Steve Witterhack here. Jeff Sauer needs a towel to. Are we off again?
No, we're good.
Oh, okay. We're going here yet, but it's a battle here with the internet, to the mercy of it. But again, just a slow start for the Randolph Rockets. Some good confidence in Rio in their game in the beginning. Like I said, the leads of 6-2 and 8-4. Then Randolph just kept on creeping back, now on a roll, and they got a 10-point lead, leading 20-10 here in set number one. Randolph's next opponent coming up next week, Tuesday, will be Marquezan, and they're the other undefeated team in the conference. They do not play tonight, so they will not have, maybe possibly got a loss somewhere along the way. Should be Randolph can take care of business at home here tonight. Could be another battle between some unbeatens here when they take on Marquezan coming up next week, Tuesday. Fuller continues to serve. And a little push-up, pushed back by Charisma Muth back on the Randolph side now. Left side attack now from Macy Colbeck is dug out by the Vikings. Fuller with a pass over to Bawalda. Backs on the right side over to Muth. Kind of timing just not there on that one. Actually trying to get it over on that right side of Josie Spores, but she was already on her way and back on the ground by the time it got to her. So those are all things that'll come. I know Josie Spores has been playing some very good volleyball so far this season. Good pass this time. Backs it on the right side again to Charisma Muth. And puts it on the line right down that right sideline from the right hitting position. Nice swing there from Charisma Muth, who now rotates to the back row to serve for the Randolph Rockets. And you can join us, and anybody that might have stuck around to find out when we're going to finally get this on for you here tonight. Muth now with a serve. Not much rotation on that. Right side attack, and the block is up. Big Riley Alvin up there. And puts it down in the block kill, and the right side attack by Rio. Another serve. 22-11 now, the lead for the Randolph Rockets. And the next serve from Muth, who's going to miss a couple of feet long. Point for Rio. 22-12 now in favor of Randolph in set number one. Autumn McDonald now serving. Spores passes it up front, overpasses a bit, and somehow gets back on the Randolph side. Now Rio has it. And left side attack by Logging is dug out by Fuller. Back row attack now by Muth, and pounds one down just over the top of the net. And puts it the middle back. Kind of hung in the air there for a while, floating forward behind the 10-foot line and put it away. Impressive swing there by Charisma Muth. 23-12 now Randolph, 2 points away from a set one victory. Ball passed up to the front, middle attack now by Emma Sampson. And the roof is up again with Riley Elvin, all 6'2" of her up there. And puts it down in the block kill. 24-12, this is set point here in set number one. Bawalda with the serve now for the Rockets. Setter has to chase, and that's going to go into the crowd. A bad pass. Nice attempt there by their setter, Anna Benish, but hits it into the crowd, and Randolph wins the first set, 25-12. Are we good to go for a commercial break here, Jeff? Or I can keep talking for a while if you want. But again, the slow start for Randolph, but strong finish. So just taking over after they were right around 8 apiece, 9 apiece, and then Randolph just took off and ends up winning 25-12 in set number one. I was watching the match as we were trying to get on the air with the computer here, but again, just some dominating Serving is always very strong for the Randolph Lady Rockets. A big part of their success. They're the good serves and just takes the other team out of system where they just have to pop the ball over for a free ball. Riley Elvin was a wall up there for the Rockets, and great setting by Jory Bawalda. Done a good job by the back row getting those balls up to the front too and getting them right on point most of the time up to their setter, up to Bawalda. And Randolph has not lost a set since the last time I saw them play, which was quite a while ago. They lost one set in a 3-1 set win when they knocked off in the tournament over in Waupun last Saturday. We got a good test coming up this Saturday, though. They got the Monona Grove tournament. They've got some bigger schools in their pool. They play Monona Grove, Oregon, and Baraboo in that tournament. And you go on to play, depending on what round you get in, possibly for the championship in a couple of matches after that. So some good tests coming up for the Randolph Lady Rockets. And thanks for joining us here at Randolph High School. Steve Winterhack along with Jeff Sauer. Everything good now, Jeff? Are we off?
No, we're still on.
Oh. Okay. Well, if you can hear me at all, we can keep that part of it going here in Randolph. I know the video stuff is not coming through real strong right now, getting a little choppy from what I understand. But I'll just keep talking. I'm blessed with that. Gift of gab. Jeff been battling the technology out there. All I did is brought my paperwork along and my headset. That's all I had to worry about. And Jeff's got a whole couple suitcases full of stuff here. They get an impressive finish for the Randolph Lady Rockets with a shaky start in the beginning, but end up winning the first set by a score of 25-12 in that first set. So we're all ready to go here in the second set here at Randolph High School. High expectations for the Randolph Lady Rockets, ranked number 2 in Division 3. How many kids I got over the limit to put them up in 3 instead of staying down in 4, but can't be a lot. Yeah, but they moved them up like they did last year, where they had to play Lake Country Lutheran and gave them a great match over at Lake Country Lutheran last year to end their season. They are ready to go. They want to take a shot at getting see if they can get to state in Division 3, and they're expected to, according to the pollsters out there. We'll see how it goes. We are underway. Rayo's Benish with the serve. That's got pushed over on the second hit. Nice diving save, but Libero looks like she very banged her forehead on the floor after diving for that ball. Right side attack by Muth off the block and out of bounds. And like I said, the Libero, Elise Meyer, a good job. I think she's actually she's definitely bleeding right now. They're bringing her up the court. Coach J.C. Madurin gets a towel on her right away, but she flat out gave up her body and her head to dive for that one way in the back corner, and then her forehead came down and slammed on the floor, and now she's bleeding. Looks like no medical staff here, but right now, she definitely has a cut on her side of her left side of her forehead. And of course, whenever you cut on your head or bump your head or anything, it starts bleeding. It bleeds profusely. The blood just rushes to that area when you get a head injury. So one heck of a play, though, to keep that ball going and kept it in play. Randolph got it back on their side after she saved the ball. And then Charisma Muth tooled it off the block to get the point for Randolph. Just underway here in the second set with Randolph leading 1-0, and the Coach Madoran maybe to go get some more things, maybe some towels and some water, but they're dealing with that right now. I'm not sure if they have some blood on the court too. They got to get that cleaned up, and they got a whole system with that now with rubber gloves and a disinfectant spray that they put on there, and then you got to put the towels. Here comes Vince Propson. Now everything's all right. Vince is here, so we're good now. Again, they do have to deal with some blood on the floor also, and they're getting the player Elise Meyer finally getting her sat down now on the seats on the bench now for the Rio Vikings. She did go down on a hard play, though. She just made a difficult save that her team actually got back over the net after that. And right away started holding her head because she slammed it pretty good. Next thing you know, she's Got some blood flowing right now, and they're tending to it right now on the bench over on the Rio side. Vince Propson is some paper to use with the gloves, getting those on right now, doing it correctly. Coming up tomorrow night, if the internet gods are willing, we will have some high school football for you. The Randolph Rockets taking on the Cambria Friesen Hilltoppers. Big matchup. It's a rivalry game anyway when those two teams play, but right now they're both ranked in the top 10 in the state in Division 7 football. Cambria undefeated on the season at 5-0. Randolph losing their last game by 1 point. 2-point conversion with about 3 minutes left. That put them down by 1. They lost 29-28 to Johnson Creek. So that put their first loss on the board for the Randolph Rockets, but still ranked at number 8 in the state, the Rockets. And, of course, Jim Bilesma and his squad over there. Cambria Friesen Hilltoppers always saves a few extra special things when they play Randolph, especially the team they probably consider their main competition in the Trailways Conference. What Coach Chase had mentioned, he expects some little twists that we may not have seen on film in previous games. Nice season, though, for the Cambria Friesen Hilltoppers. They knocked off, pretty convincingly knocked off Oshkosh Lourdes, who has been ruling the conference for some years now. And Elise Meyer, again, being led off out of the gym area to be tended to. And they're trying to get the blood all cleaned up. She was back in that corner and had to walk all the way up to the bench near the scorer's table area. And they finally got a towel on her and getting a lot of the blood, all disinfectant and towels, and getting that cleaned up.
Can I try an ad?
Sure.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out. The power of intelligent farming is here. The remarkable new T7 Heavy Duty with PLM Intelligence is available now at Waupun Equipment in Waupun and Watertown. Built on the legacy of the acclaimed New Holland T7 tractor family, the T7 Heavy Duty delivers leading all-around performance and comfort. You'll see wider, operate quieter, think smarter, and feel stronger. 2 models are available, featuring up to 313 horsepower. Designed for you, by you, the new T7 Heavy Duty with PLM Intelligence lets you put intelligent farming to work right now. See one today at Waupun Equipment in Waupun and Watertown.
Elise Meyer off the court and got her blood cleaned up off the court, and we really hope that everything goes all right for Elise. Yeah, Randolph Rockets actually have not lost for weeks now, and they actually moved from number 2 down to number 4 in the rankings with Howard's Grove on top. And we are back in action here. Shot by Logging, but that hits the bottom of the net. Kind of a roll shot attempt. St. Croix in second. Lake Country Lutheran, the team that Randolph lost to last year in the playoffs. And then the Randolph sitting at 4th place ranking in Division 3. And that's going to shank off the arm. Charisma Muth again, a hard serve and going right. Liver and onions. Haven't had that for about 15 years. And it was delicious. Chad and Trish over there do a great job mixing up that menu, and a shot down the left side by Marble after winning the first set 25-12. Make sure for a friendly place to go to get a bite to eat, go to Otters Inn. Not a good pass, and it's going to get close but not quite go over. Passing error on that one. A good attempt by Bowaldig underneath it to pop it back up with the pancake, but couldn't quite get it to anybody to get it over the net. And another point for Ryle. They're back only down by 1, 3-2, but a service error right in the middle of the net by Emma Sampson will give the Randolph Lady Rockets a point. They go back up by 2, 4-2 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Jory Bawalda back to serve now for the Lady Rockets, going deep on that one. That has popped over to Benish, and just a little easy hit and a free ball now for Randolph. And a nice shot right on the line. Taking it over in the second hit is Jory Bawalda, but found an open area back there in Atlanta right on the back line for a point for Randolph, leading now 5-2. Jory back to serve again. That one just kind of dipped when they get past the net. Pushed over in the second hit. Pushed up by Muth. And a back row attack now by Fuller is dug out by the Vikings. On the left side is Marble. Kept alive again by Fuller. Good pass. Left side attack now is in by Colbeck. A nice shot down from that left side and off from one of the arms of the Vikings and out of bounds deep. Randolph rolling right now. Scoring the last 4 points, leading 6-2 here in set number 2. Bawalda with a serve. Marble pops it up. Benish chase to the back row and back to Marble. And going to hit that out of bounds by about 7-8 feet wide right from behind the 10-foot line. Randolph continues to roll, leading now 7-2 here in set number 2. Again, just going right down the line. And again, mishandled balls on the serve receive. Logging tries to save one, kind of flicking one with her arm over her shoulder as she goes off the court. That goes out of bounds wide right. Right now, serve receive, pretty suspect for the Ryle Vikings. 8-2 the lead for Randolph. They serve there, just barely clearing the net. They do get up to Benish this time, but just popped over. Free ball now for Randolph. Fuller gets it. She's going to set right side. That's over to Josie Spores. Popped and stayed alive, but another just a roll shot and a free ball for Randolph. Fuller's going to get it again and has to set. Going to go left side on this one over to Colbeck, but hits it into the net. And Ryle gets the point after a nice run there by the Lady Rockets of 5 points. 8-3 the lead now for Randolph on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Back to serve now, senior Emily Logging. Tall player, well over 6-foot player out there. Nice hard serve off the arms of Randolph and out of bounds deep and wide. Another serve serving from the far left side is Emily Logging. It's popped up by Fuller over to Bawalda and over to her cousin Riley Elvin. Takes it, just directs it off to the left and over towards that sideline. Very effective at doing that. No one can get to it for Ryle, so that's another point for the Randolph Lady Rockets, leading now 9-4. Colbeck with a serve, good hard low line drive, but a good pass to Benish up in the front row, and a middle attack that's just going to miss on the swing up there, just missing on the shot by Miranda Renz. Just maybe a few inches out of bounds on that shot. 10-4 now the lead for Randolph. And again, one just barely clearing. That's going to be an overpass, and waiting to put it down is Josie Spores. Those front row players love that when they get those opportunities. Got a timeout on the court, and we'll do the same. Come back in just 30 seconds with more Randolph Lady Rocket Volleyball. They lead 11-4. Back after this on Radio Plus.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
And we are back at Randolph. A timeout taken by Coach Madoran for the Vikings of Ryle, and 11-4 lead now for Randolph. Randolph Family Dental, also another one of our big sponsors of Randolph Athletics. Love to have them on board. Let their family take care of your family. And don't forget, they'll have a new office coming up early in 2023. Serve the needs of the area. And a nice block again with Riley Elvin up there putting it back, and then the ball mishandled after that by the Vikings. Didn't expect it to come back that fast. Big smile by Miranda Renz of the Vikings. She was, wow, that came back at me in a hurry. Another point for Randolph. On a roll right now. Nice serving by Macy Colbeck. Middle attack is blocked back again. And O'Reilly's going to go back up again and somehow gets back on the Randolph side. Benish puts it up, and Riley's way over the net again and puts it back. The wall is up with Riley Elvin up there. Josie Spores with a swing and just missing bit deep. Another one of the cousins here doing line judging with one of the cousins calling the line. Jalen Warwick with a call on that one, and a swing by Charisma Muth over on the right side. Just hammers it right down to the middle back, and a point for the Randolph Lady Rockets. 13-5 now the lead for Randolph in set number 2. Randolph looking to stay undefeated in Trailways West play. Riley Elvin with the serve. Marble gets it, going left side over to Benish, and she's going to swing, so go out of bounds as long as there's no touch. It is a point for Randolph. So again, Randolph Family Dental. We talked about Otters. Got to talk about A&B Fitness Concepts. Got Amber Elvin sitting just a few rows ahead of me right now. One of the sponsors of the beautiful video board they put up here with A&B Fitness Concepts. They do a great job. A lot of the athletes that are playing go there and work out, and a lot of people from the community. Again, a nice swing by Muth from the left side. She puts it away. And A&B Fitness Concepts, a proud sponsor of Randolph Lady Rocket Volleyball. Dairyland Auto also, your place to go get your car fixed here in Randolph, right at the end of Stark Street. Blocked by Randolph's big front row player, Lauren Grigger. And she puts it down in the block hill. A lot of those for Randolph. I'd like to see what the stats say about that. I'm not a big stats guy. I just, the final score is basically what I do. But a lot of block kills with them. A lot of those for Riley, but Lauren Grigger getting in on that. Then a jump serve into the net for Riley Elvin. Yeah, Dairyland Auto, all your Napa parts, they take care of business with that over there. They will make your car in its tip-top running order. Over at Dairyland Auto right here in Randolph. Serve now for Miranda Renz, and that's going to be out of bounds. The service error gives Randolph their 17th point, leading 17-6. Boathouse Pub and Eatery also right on Fox Lake. Vicky over there runs a pretty tight ship there with the best view of Fox Lake and great food. We just ate there right on the lake a couple days ago. Push shot by Grigger is dug out in the back row. Pop back in by Marble for Rio. Middle attack is kept alive by Josie Spores, going left side now with it over to Savannah Duckett. And the shot from the left side goes out of bounds, a little bit deep. Not a great bunch of choices there. The burgers are delicious. Pizzas, they do a great job on that. And full menu of delicious food. The chicken wings are good too. Just had that the other night. Lauren Grigger with a swing from the right side is going to be a couple feet out of bounds. Roberts Brothers Painting, another one of our sponsors. They've been in business for decades because they do a great job. Say they do a lot of work in getting that house all painted up. Give them a call at Roberts Brothers Painting and save yourself a whole lot of aggravation. They'll do it, and they'll do it a lot better than you can at Roberts Brothers Painting, proud sponsor of Randolph Rocket Sports. Let's pass to the front over Jory Bowaldo. Passed on that one, and waiting for it and putting it back is Emma Sampson. A little bit over the net, Sampson waiting for it and puts it back down for the kill for Rio. Randolph still in control here in set number 2, leading 17-10. Service errors can't have them when you're down by one entire set and also down by a lot of points in the second set. Serve in the net by Abby Kennedy, giving the ball back to Randolph, giving Randolph another point, leading now 18-10. Brandy Fuller with the serve. Nice hard serve controlled, though, by the Vikings. Right side attack by Benish, and that's going to be out of bounds just a few inches deep going cross court from right to the back left corner. 19-10 the lead now for Randolph, pulling away again here in set number 2. They won the first set 25-12. Benish just tries to tap it over, but coming up short. He's trying to get it past the big block up by the Randolph Lady Rockets. Randolph now leading 20-10 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Fuller continues to serve for the Rockets. Good serve, mishandled, and just rolled over on the third hit. Free ball now for Randolph. Goes Colbeck from the left side, but that one's set a little too far out off the court and can't quite get it back inside the antenna and goes into the net. That's a point for Rio. They're in trouble here in set number 2, trailing 20-11. And a Benish with the serve. It's popped up by Carly Baird, and Colbeck's swing over on the left side, hard off the block, and lands over on the Rio side. So that's a point for the Rockets, leading now 21-11. Tees Cup and Cream, another one of the sponsors, right on the corner, Highway 73 and Stark Street. Some great coffee choices over there and food choices, even some spirits that they have over there. Colbeck from the left side and hammers it off the block. Goes out of bounds into the crowd, and Randolph with another point, now doubling up Rio 22-11 here in set number 2. Checking in for Randolph now is Haley Williams, and sitting down will be Colbeck. Serve for Randolph, so Savannah Duckett going to go over to Logging over the left side and gets it off the block and off the arms of Jory Bawalda, out of bounds. Logging with the kill. But still a 10-point lead for the Randolph Lady Rockets, up 22-12. Don't forget, we've got Randolph Rocket football coming up tomorrow against Cambria over at Cambria Friesen High School. Nick Rush knows we're playing over in Cambria tomorrow. He's listening right now. Fuller with a pass over to Bawalda, left side over to Riley Elvin, dug out in the back row by Autumn McDonald. He goes Logging again, just pushes it past the block. Instead of taking a full swing, just kind of a little more control on that shot. Gets it just past the outstretched arms of Riley Elvin up there and gets to hit the floor on the Randolph side. 9-point lead for the Lady Rockets, up 22-13 here in set number 2. Good pass by Spores over to Bawalda, over to Elvin on the left side, goes cross court and puts it away. 23-13 Randolph. 2 points away from going up 2-0 in this match. And the serve forward, Jory Bawalda, right down the line. Marble pops it up, goes up in the rafters, and Benish tries to control it, but the Randolph girls are used to that, the low ceiling that they put in this place, and a lot of them get up in the rafters around. The girls from Randolph are used to that, but all their opponents, when they come here, trouble when that ball comes flying back down. Mishandled ball on the pass attempt by the front row, and Randolph will win set number 2 by a score of 25-13 after winning the first set 25-12. And we'll take a break. Be back in a couple of minutes with set number 3 live from Randolph High School on Radio Plus Sports.
Marshview Veterinary Clinic is a proud supporter of the student athletes of the Randolph Rockets. The team at Marshview is happily accepting new patients for wellness and surgery. We're also pleased to offer emergency and urgent care services for pets throughout the community. Dr. Jeff Hookstead, Dr. Jackie McIntyre, Dr. Colby McIntyre, and the friendly staff at Marshview look forward to seeing you and your four-legged companions. Go Rockets!
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most. Contact Christine File Agent at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun or call 920-324-3488 today. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living has been serving the Beaver Dam, Marquezine, Waupun, Partyville, Ryle, Fall River, and Columbus area since 1972. They're located in the heart of downtown Randolph, a rural community which they're very active, sponsoring many events and benefits, including this game today. They're proud to support residents' continuum of care by offering both assisted living and skilled nursing care. Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living. Randolph.
And we are back at Randolph High School. Randolph winning the first two sets, up 2-0 now in this match. The first one 25-12, the second one 25-13. Ace in Building. Jeff Ratajczyk, the owner of that, another one of our sponsors. Proud sponsor of Randolph Sports. See his son Bryce play coming up tomorrow night over in that game against Cambria Friesland. Need any building work done, give Ace in Building a call. Jeff Ratajczyk, be happy to put you on his list of things he's got to do out there. He does a great job. That's why he's got to wait a little bit to have him come out there and take care of business for you, but it'll be well worth the wait for Ace in Building in Randolph. And A&B Fitness Concepts, we talked about that with Amber Elvin sitting here watching her daughter Riley out here playing, all 6'2" of her out on the court. Pretty impressive player. See that first set, just the wall up there, nothing getting by her. But Ace, I should say A&B Fitness Concepts, another one of our sponsors here of Randolph Volleyball. Set to go here in the third set. Randolph up 2-0. Benish pops it up. No one else can get to it. And a point for Randolph right off the bat. Makes the score 1-0. Trying to get yourself in your best shape, whether you want some private lessons and workouts or want to work with a group, spur you on to greatness, or just want to do your own thing. It's A&B Fitness Concepts right here on Stark Street in Randolph. Here's Mamuth with the serve. A little tape job. Let's serve is kept alive on the Riles side, and Benish won't be able to get back to it. Hit it initially. Head up to her teammate Marble up in the front row, but she couldn't quite get it where Benish could pop it back over on the third hit. Another point for Randolph, leading now 2-0. And Muth puts the next one into the net. 2-1 now in favor of the Lady Rockets. Back to serve now is Anna Benish of the Vikings. Fuller, nice pass over to Bowaldo, gets it over to Riley Elvin and just hammers one to the middle back. It looks so easy up there. Just gets up there and swats it like a fly up there and boom, puts it away. And everything worked perfect. Perfect pass by Fuller, perfect set by Jory, and then, of course, what you want your bigs to do, Riley Elvin puts it away. This one's going to be tight to the net, and another 4 hits. They can't get it over in 4 hits. Even for Orion on that volley, and Randolph gets another point. Jory Bowaldo back serving now. 4-1, the lead for the Lady Rockets. Good pass this time to Benish. Going to go middle with this one. It's going to get floated out of bounds on the swing by Emma Sampson. And a great meal, great time, great people down there at Otter's Inn with Chad and Tricia Dinkle over there, the owners. It's just like I'm going to Cheers or something like that. They know exactly what you might have for a beverage, too, when you go over there. But a great list of things to do, a great menu, and some great specials. Colbeck rolls it over on the third hit, controlled by the Vikings, and it goes logging from the left side, or right side, and off the arms of Jory Bowaldo, off the rafters, and back down to the floor, and a point for Rio. Dug themselves a hole early here, 5-2. Randolph trying to finish things up and wrap it up here in 3 at home, and said they've not lost not even a set since back on the 29th of August. Good pass, going to go right side over to Colbeck, and it goes to the back. Benish sticks her arms out, catches her fist, but goes out about steep, and that'll be a point for the Lady Rockets. Otter's Inn, that's definitely a great place to go, bring some friends and have a great time. Plenty of room there. I think they're even expanding. Yeah, they are expanding there. Have another little dining area. Ball's popped up and right over to Benish, and goes logging a little roll shot off the arms of Grieger, and then Muth will just kind of roll it over in the third hit, so Riley gets a free ball. Going to go back over to logging off the block back on the Randolph side, and Spores and Elvin up there. Close up that side right by the net, and they put it back down for the block kill. 7-2 the lead now for the Lady Rockets. One is up in the rafters again on a pass attempt. Benish tries to get to it and does get it back, goes inside the antenna, still in play. Left side attack now from Spores over the top of the block. And that is out of bounds, trying to go to the opposite corner with it. Yeah, thanks to our friends at Randolph Family Dental. Take care of all your dental needs for your family. And they are taking new patients there too, so give them a call at Randolph Family Dental. And Highway 73, close to just off from Stark Street here in Randolph. Elvin with a big swing from the right side, and the pass all the way cross court from Jory Bawalda puts it right there. And her cousin Riley hammers it right down the line from that right side for a kill, and Randolph pulling away again, up by 5, 8-3 here in the third set. Elvin back to serve now for the Rockets. Hogging tries to pop it up, and back row attack by their libero that they have in there now. I think Autumn McDonald possibly, and that's a roll shot right off the net, a tape shot, and it just goes over and just barely clears and lands on the Randolph side. 8-4 the lead for the Lady Rockets. Carly Baird checking in now for Randolph to go along the back row. Defensive specialist. Lexi Marble, Fuller with a good pass. Left side attack now and put down hard again by Charisma Muth. So it's been a little bit of a process for her to come back yet after taking the first few part of the season off, but coming back and getting in a pretty good rhythm over the last matches that they played and looking really strong here tonight against Rio. Another little lead serve catches the top of the net on the serve by Spores. Goes off Autumn McDonald and off her body and out of bounds into the bleachers. Randolph continues to roll now, leading 10-4. Spores back for another serve for Randolph. Good pass this time. Marble gets it left side over to Benish. Goes down the line, kept alive by Baird. Here comes Muth in from the far left side. Nice job. Not a perfect pass up to Jory Bawalda, but she gets it up there and just kind of crawling down the line from the far left side all the way to about a third of the way up the net. Muth just comes sliding in just perfectly at times, it perfect, and hammers one down for the kill for the Randolph Lady Rockets, leading now 11-4. And Randolph Family Dental wants you to know they'll be moving into the new place early next year in 2023. They're working on that place right now. Can't just put up the shelter. You got all that equipment to put in there too, but they'll really be able to take care of your needs and maybe even a bigger volume of people coming in on that place. It'll be neat to see when that's all done. I'll have to get a chance to go through there. Grigger with a swing from the right side is kept alive by Renz. Going to go back to Benish on the left side. The block is up, but they didn't close it up, and off the arms of Grigger, but lands on the Randolph side. That's a point for the Vikings. Only down by 5 now, 11-6 here in the third set. Another serve for Miranda Renz. Renz going to the middle back, passed up by Baird. Going to go left side over to Muth and just hammers it past the outstretched arms of Abby Kennedy. Big time swing there by Muth, putting it away for Randolph. Perfect set there for Bawal. You can see those sets are just perfect for you. Just kind of hang in the air just a little longer and snap a little harder through the ball, and that's what Muth did for a big time kill. Ball's bumped over on the third hit on the Randolph side. Bawal gets the pass, takes it over the left hand on the second hit and puts it away. Nice convenience of having a 6-foot setter. You're playing above the net, just goes up with that left hand and directs it down to the floor. And it's not popping it over, just down, and puts it away for the kill. From behind the 10-foot line, Benish gets it over. Spores keeps it alive. Goes Kolbeck from the left side into the block. Point for the Vikings. 13-7 the lead now for the Rockets on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. The serve for the Vikings. Baird passes it over to Bawal. The back set right side over to Charisma Muth down the line, and we'll say that maybe a touch along the way on that one, even though missed a little bit deep, but big swing goes off the arms of one of the Ryle players, and a point for the Randolph Lady Rockets. Leading now 14-7. Dairyland Auto, again, one of our sponsors right here in Randolph. Boy, what a convenience for the people in this area to have Dairyland here. Keeping your car running in tip-top shape. All those Napa parts they can put in there, and it'll be running perfectly in no time with the experts down there at Dairyland Auto. Got tight to the net, and Riley Elvin tries to push it over and right into the arms of one of the Vikings, and they put it down for the kill. Block kill for Ryle. They get a point, but they're still down by 6, 14-8. Benish back with the serve now for Ryle. Good pass over to Boyle. The left side attack by Riley Elvin. Hard up the block and lands off their arms and over on the Ryle side. That is a point for Randolph. You know, Logging was over there along with their teammate Emma Sampson, but didn't quite close it up enough, and Riley powers it through the block. Pass over to Benish, takes it over on the second hit, saved by Fuller. Pushed over on the second hit by Jory Bawalda. Save attempt in that back right corner by Simone Cook, but off her arms and out of bounds deep. Randolph in total control here in this match and this set, up 16-8. Back throw attempt on a save, a nice serve there by Bawalda. Just kind of bottom dropped out of that, going right to that back left corner. And Cook just kind of dives forward, hits her hands, but can't control it. Randolph gets the point, 17-8 the lead now in your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Benish going to set left side over to Marble. Cross court shot dug out by Colbeck. Back row attack now by Muth. And again, a nice swing from back there. Kind of backpedal a little bit for it. About 16, 17 feet off the net straight away in the middle. And gets it pretty good swing where they can't handle it over on the Vikings side. Vikings had their highlight pretty much in the first half, or maybe it's the first third maybe of that first set, and they were up by a score of 8-4 and 6-2. After that, it's been all Randolph. Back row attack now for Jory Bawalda. You got your center hitting from behind the 10-foot line. It is a nice swing up there. Good controlled swing. Didn't over-swing at it. I tell you, those setters, they like to get theirs too. They want to get a swing, especially in your 6-foot setter. You want to get some sets back there and get your shot at swinging hard at a few balls. Jory took advantage of it with the kill. Benish rolls it over, but waiting for it and putting it down with the roof going up from Riley Elvin. I mean, she's not just going up straight. She's like way over the net by about a foot or so over there, way over the top of the net. Pretty impressive. Randolph loses a little height as they bring in Haley Williams, 5'4" player, and to replace the 6'2" at Riley Elvin. About 10 inches of a volleyball player in the front row. He goes Logging from that right side, and it's going to go out of bounds. And the point for Randolph, just pulling away here in set number 3. Won the first set 25-12, the second set 25-13, and some players getting their first action coming in now for Macy Colbeck. He is Reagan Drews getting her first action. Back set right side over to Logging, and that one is kept alive in the back row, but off the post up by the up ref. Nice save attempt there by Leah Agnew on that one, but just when you get a hard shot at you just got to kind of take the pace off the ball and just deaden it. Just kind of shot off her arms and off to the right, but a good attempt. McDonald now the libero after Elise Meyer went out with that head injury. Swing from the left side, goes out of bounds by Savannah Duckett. 21-10 the lead now for the Lady Rockets on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Hasten Building again, one of our sponsors. All your building needs, remodeling needs, Jeff Vertagic can take care of it. Nice swing from the left side on the last set over to Savannah Duckett. Just tools it hard off the block. Goes out of bounds off to the left after that. Jeff Vertagic, again, a great job and what he does out there with his building projects. He's got another project out there. He's got to tell me more about it. But exciting things going on in his life, too. Got a Randolph player in the net. And we hope to be able to break some of that news with you with Jeff coming up here shortly. 22-11 now, the lead for Randolph. But thanks to Asen Building for sponsoring Randolph Athletics. And served by Logging is into the net. 3-point there for Randolph. Just 2 points away from a match victory. 23-11 the lead now for Randolph. And a serve, and that is going to make it over the net. It's barely by Haley Williams. Good job. Middle attack now by Grigger. Is dug out by Benish. Marble over on the left side, hand going up for the kill. You can tell who got it. One of the biggest smile up there for Randolph. Leah Agnew goes up and puts it away in the block. Her eyes are as big as saucers when she turned around like, hey, I got that one. Nice job there by Agnew over on that right side. This is match point. There's a couple serves there for Williams. Ball set over on the left side, back over to Duckett. That's going to miss a couple feet deep. We're going to have some interviews coming up with Coach Jeff Kolbeck. Maybe grab a couple of his players and talk to them after this match. We'll stay undefeated in conference play. Still got Marquezan undefeated in the conference yet. It's a backdoor shot and somehow kept alive and over the net by by Randolph. And then the block is up to finish things off. And some good play there by some of your bench players coming in and finishing strong. And Randolph winning here in 3 straight sets. A quick one here at Randolph, 25-12, 25-13, 25-12. And they are victorious here against the Vikings from Ryle, giving them their first conference loss of the season. Randolph perfect, sitting at 5-0, and they have Marquezan coming up as their next opponent coming up next week, Tuesday. We're going to take a break here, and we're going to come back and we're going to talk to Coach Jeff Kolbeck and a few of the players for Randolph coming your way in just a few minutes, and the post-game show live from Randolph High School on Radio Plus.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Holman family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Holman.
Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living has been serving the Beaver Dam, Marquezan, Waupun, Partyville, Ryle, Fall River, and Columbus area since 1972. They're located in the heart of downtown Randolph, a rural community which they're very active, sponsoring many events and benefits, including this game today. They're proud to support residents' continuum of care by offering both assisted living and skilled nursing care. Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living. Randolph.
Welcome back to Randolph High School. Steve Winterhack with you. A pretty easy match here for the Randolph Lady Rockets, winning 25-12, 25-13, and 25-12 to stay undefeated in the conference and give Ryle their first conference loss of the season. And I got a few of the players here from tonight's match. Charisma Booth with me right now. And Charisma, you were teeing off on the ball here tonight. Must have been getting some good sets from somebody out there, huh?
Yeah, Jory always knows when to get me the ball, so I guess tonight was one of those nights.
You feel like you're coming into your own now? You're really in a good rhythm right now. You were swinging confidently, some nice shots from behind the 10-foot line and everything too tonight. So how do you feel about your game?
I'm feeling pretty good. Obviously, a lot of work to do. Playoffs is pretty far away still, so I'm working on it.
What do you think about the team and everybody's gelling right now? I know you guys. How did you win all your matches last week, but then move down to number 4 in the rankings? From number 2, I don't know, but that's what happened, I guess. But how do you feel about the team and where they're at right now? You think you guys still have some improvement to do, or heading in the right direction right now?
We're definitely heading in the right direction. We still have to peak towards the end of the season. I think we still have a lot of improvement to do, but I think we're working together really well.
Well, Charisma, a good match tonight. Congratulations. So again, Charisma Booth joining us, and now we've got Jory Bowalda doing her favorite thing in the world, and that's being interviewed here on the radio. But no, she does a great job at it to get so many microphones put at you lately. But Jory, the setter, and even got a shot from behind the 10-foot line. How did that one feel, kill from behind the 10-foot line today?
It feels good, but that hit didn't feel good, but it worked. So
it looked good. We didn't hear any clunk or anything on it out there. But talk about the team. Looks like they were getting some pretty good passes to you, which really helps your game on the everything to work with your system here when they get those good passes.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier to be able to run our quicks and run our offense, because when we have the slower passes or way off passes, it's harder for the hitters to adjust and for me to adjust to those passes too. So
you don't get too many setters that go out there. You had a couple of pancake saves. You're here today too. At least kept the ball alive and successful on your part of it. But that do you practice doing that at all, or?
It comes natural to me, pancaking it. It's just a reaction, and I go, and it just happens. So, I mean, it works.
You See the team coming together, too, as you're getting further in the season. It looks like you got a lot of things working. Got your cousin Riley out there, not letting any balls get past her out there and reaching about 2 feet over the net. So looks like everything's kind of, from what I saw against Laconia a few weeks ago, looks like you guys are going pretty good right now. You like how where the team's going right now?
Yeah, and definitely having Riley back too. Her presence in the front row makes our defense a lot easier because just with her touches slowing down balls or just her pounding it right back at them makes it a lot easier for all of us. So.
Well, good luck, you two, with Marquezan coming up next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, again, Jory Bowalda joining us along with Charisma Muth, and we're going to talk to Jeff Kolbeck now as Randolph 1-3 here at Randolph High School. And Jeff, again, a bit of a slow start, but once you got clicking, it was just you had your pedal to the metal the rest of the way. But 4-point deficit, 6-2, 8-4, and all of a sudden you just took off after that.
Yeah, I mean, we were having some problems with loggings to start with. She's a big block, so just hitting around her was our issue. But once we figured it out, we pretty much went from there. I mean, we're playing pretty good ball right now. Once we get into that role, we're pretty hard to stop.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of your players. I mean, I was talking to Charisma, and boy, she really seems to be hitting with a lot of confidence right now.
Yeah, she really is. She's an outstanding player. I mean, she's first team All-State from last year. And when we were missing her early in the year, it was tough. But I mean, Savannah filled in, did an excellent job for her. But it's hard to replace a girl like that because she's your back row player. She's your best server. I mean, it's just unbelievable, and she's playing really well.
So you got Marquezan coming up next, and they'll be undefeated in the conference play when you play them next week, I think. And thoughts about Marquezan? What do you know about them?
The libero is just outstanding. A great player. They're going to get a lot of balls up. They're a very scrappy team. They got a few nice hitters on the team. It's going to be a tough match. I mean, we're going to have to bring it. The other fact that's homecoming next week for us. So, yeah, good.
That's always a distraction.
I'd be okay with not playing a game later in the week, but yeah, we'll be ready to go, and the girls will be focused once we get there and be ready to play hard, and it's going to be a great match.
Well, congratulations, doing what you needed to do tonight, and the girls look pretty good once they got that little the opening part of their game out of there. But again, pretty impressive. I like the direction you guys are going from what I saw with Laconia earlier in the season to where you are right now.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, Jeff Kolbeck joining us here at Randolph High School. Randolph winning 3 straight sets, winning by scores of 25-12, 25-13, 25-12. That's about it. Our next game that we're going to have for you is coming up tomorrow night over at Cambria. We've got football action coming your way as the Randolph Rockets will be taking on the Hilltoppers. Great battle. Rivals, number 7 Cambria against number 8 ranked in Division 7. Randolph should be a great game of those two coaches, Tom Chase and Jim Bilesma. We'll have that for you 7 o'clock tomorrow night with a pregame right around 6:25 here on Radio Plus. Thanks to Jeff on battling the internet services here, but did a great job. And thanks for all our Randolph sponsors for sponsoring the broadcast here tonight. And have yourself an excellent night. Randolph winning in 3 here at Randolph High School on Radio Plus. Have a great night.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living has been serving the Beaver Dam, Marquezan, Waupun, Partyville, Ryle, Fall River, and Columbus area since 1972. They're located in the heart of downtown Randolph, a rural community which they're very active, sponsoring many events and benefits, including this game today. They're proud to support residents' continuum of care by offering both assisted living and skilled nursing care. Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living. Randolph.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. He's been in the business for 10 years and started up Torres Tree Service 3 years ago. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get to trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-344-5887. This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net. You've put a lot of thought into every detail of your new home, including the flooring. Or you finally decided on the perfect flooring to add life to your current home. Your next move is to call Daryl Vandezand at VZ Flooring to install it for you. He's fully insured and has been in the business for over 18 years, including starting VZ Flooring over 7 years ago. Daryl can install your new carpet, tile, LVP, LVT, and backsplash. Call VZ Flooring at 920-210-4909 to get a free estimate.
The power of intelligent farming is here. The remarkable new T7 Heavy Duty with PLM Intelligence is available now at Waupun Equipment in Waupun and Watertown. Built on the legacy of the acclaimed New Holland T7 tractor family, the T7 Heavy Duty delivers leading all-around performance and comfort. You'll see wider, operate quieter, think smarter, and feel stronger. 2 models are available, featuring up to 313 horsepower. Designed for you, by you, the new T7 Heavy Duty with PLM Intelligence lets you put intelligent farming to work right now. See one today at Waupun Equipment in Waupun and Watertown.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Home and Family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homeand.